man. That's some old shit. It's like whoever score wins. That's it. Motherfucker sliding 5 yard and shit. I enjoy that game, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, if the skin win, I don't blame nobody, man. Yeah, that game was crazy. Yeah, it did. Then that fucked up ass field goal fucked the momentum up. Y'all missed one, we missed two. It's like crazy, man. Like, fuck. Yeah, that game went crazy.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Elliott. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. These two teams, of course, met last year in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and a lot of people were calling that kind of a throwback game to the 70s of the old NFL. The Rams would get out to the 23-7 lead. Cowboys tried to make a late push, but the Rams would hold on for the 30-22 victory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Kill. He's checking.
A first down carry by Elliott. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. On second down, Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hey, V-Money, Biscuit was in here earlier.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I was laughing like this.
Pollard going to try the right side. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short
He didn't
yardage,
get
that's all
long,
about
man. He
plugging
knew
those
he
gaps,
did.
not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
Yeah.
And he takes it down to the
At least
13 and picks up the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. All runs on this drive so
should have
far.
told me, like,
It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Goff. He gets it to Cooks. 30. 10. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Now a give right side. Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Let's see how this guy's going to push my line now. Nobody moves.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down.
Here we go.
It's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Elliott running right. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Yo, Boogie, you coming down this weekend or are you coming on the Seahawks?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hello.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there.
Hey, man, all our injuries back. All the boys back. Everybody that got hurt.
Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. Back. The Rams now set up with a tough one.
Yeah, he's back too, but it looked like they're going to be sitting on the bench this game. You know how we got old boy now?
From the gun, here's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks.
Yeah, I already know that. Yeah, that's true.
Brandon Cooks.
Yep.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Oh shit, my bad, Boogie. I'm in again with a thing.
Already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
We can run.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Check 50. Check. Going to 53.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Kill.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Prescott on first down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw, Prescott. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, LA.
He threw it to where all the defense at.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast.
And he gonna throw it straight to me.
What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said.
Yeah.
Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's got limped across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Why would he
throw the pick six? They'll get another shot at it.
Why would he throw it? I'm like, oh, shit. I got 3 niggas open.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, we take anything is free out here,
next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit
on it and get to the
locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Here's Prescott. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
This shit start happening now in the NFL.
Final play of the half. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Dez.
Hey, what the
Double
fuck?
team and it's intercepted.
You got this bright,
Picked off down at the 2. And he will be brought down as time is on this first
New World. Remember you pick him in the first round?
We have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports.
That had the first round. He picked that,
Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Really?
This will be taken in at the 1. Dances by him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He would have had you a nice running back, too, man. It was a nice running back in there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Another carry now for Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is gone. And that's complete to Cooks. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
180.
Now Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for LA. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he slides to avoid the hit. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here we go, 47. Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
First down, Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Prescott to throw it. He's got the connection to Cooper. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now a give, right side. It's Elliott. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
58, come on. Check. Hey, kill. Go 58's the Mike. Know your job. Hey. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Marr able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Cook's now in his second season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's caught.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
We go, come on. 180.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
They intercepts it. They big 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Yeah.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points. It was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Here we go. Man left, man left. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. 82's moving. 82, 86.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hey, kill. 47. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Get right, 26.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's get it. Here we go. Kill.
Prescott now from the 50. It's caught, Cooper. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. A first down throw for Prescott. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back
really
in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Prescott.
Be careful.
This is the tight end.
I thought I could come
Take
as
it
well.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I would shoot that up.
Jason Witten with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And again, it's Prescott. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now they try the right side here. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, L.A. A big play
He made one mistake, that boy gone.
His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
He overrun the whole back.
Zerline now for the PAT.
That's the dude you should have picked on your 1st round pick, bro.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Dan, whatever his name is. Eden or whatever. Yeah. Nobody picking, bro. Nah.
The kickoff team on the field now
as
they will send this one away.
That's a running back from
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the
That's
23,
why he came in,
make it
because
the
I'm going to have to cut that nigga
24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Gonna run.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be fourth down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they said, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for L.A., they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.